Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Critical Jim. It's been a very long time since we've done an episode of Critical Jim, and there were lots of calls to do more. But back in the day when we did them, and I honestly can't remember how long ago it was, a year and a half ago, it was, I felt we were starting to repeat ourselves in a lot of the episodes we were doing around the game design stuff. So, but at the time, I can't remember, I was online on one of the videos and someone asked me to do the Citizen Returns and cover it. And I headed off on this epic rant about the game, about the mod, the Citizen Returns, and that kind of just stoked the fire, and everyone wanted to hear me get grumpy about the Citizen Returns. So here we are today, and by popular demand, I think we're going to cover this today. So
let's just jump right into the fun.
Well, first of all, we have to introduce ourselves. So I'm Jim Partridge, I'm a modder and mapper, and I've got various releases that are available on Run, Think, Shoot, Live, and joining me is...
Kaede Kayano. I'm a cop in Tokyo, and I'm just doing some stuff for Run, Think, Shoot, Live at the moment.
Okay. And so we're going to play through this. We've both played through it before, over the last week. What was your playtime? Do you remember?
About 3 hours.
Yeah, me too. And there's a reason for that, and we're going to talk about that as well. I mean, it's a long mod. It goes on for a long time. Yeah, but I don't think we're going to cover 3 hours. I've got stuff to do today. So, I mean, but I think by playing about an hour and a half's worth of it, we should get a decent amount of play. We're not live, so we're not going to have any additional comments coming in from live people, but please do comment on the videos afterwards and let us know your feelings about what we've said and whether... I mean, what's interesting about this game is I think it's terrible, as you will discover. And that's a good point. Let's talk about Critical Jim and what this is and what it isn't. So Critical Jim is focused on game design. It's not focused on artistic elements or sound or voice acting or anything else. It's about the game design and the design of the levels. That's specifically what there's lots of other stuff online about reviews of visuals, and there's good work here. There really is. It's just put together in such a terrible way, and we'll see why. So let's get moving, actually, because we've got a lot to cover, and so if we both hit new game and start, and we're going to try and stay in sync as we move through. Yes, let's dive on in. So we get this kind of enigmatic opening scene, which the music is great. I said it reminds me of BioShock for anyone who knows that. The visuals are really good, and as I say, there's some solid mapping work here. There's a lot of visuals that I liked. I mean, it's a bit mismatched though, don't you think, along the way?
Yeah, a bit.
We have like the casino and things like that, which are really, or the ice rink, which are really jarring, and then we have the City 17 stuff, which I think is done quite well.
And we have the G-Man kicking us off the train.
Yeah, it does feel like we've just been kicked off a train by the G-Man. He's pushed us off the back. And so begins the terrible voice acting. So we are going to talk about these things, but that's not my specific priority.
That's some quality voice acting.
It really is, and I know that there are people who we probably know who did. I mean, Philip, is in this, and there's quite a few other people that we know.
I actually think Philip did alright voice acting here.
Really? I think it's terrible. It's just Philip.
It's better than the rest, I guess.
It's just Philip. It's not, it's not acting. It's just Philip. Anyway, so the bit that I can't understand here is that they talk about the fact that they found him and he's wearing a suit. And
where did he get the suit?
It's called Tech. So is this supposed to be Gordon Freeman who's on the thing? Or is it supposed to be the character we're going to play in a minute?
What happened? Piece of shrapnel. He's still alive, though.
Because there's only one suit, right?
I think in the first Citizen he found a suit somewhere in the sewers.
That's what the problem is. Okay. That makes sense. So this is an interesting point, right? Because the gravity gun, the hev suit, right? people tie themselves up in knots when they're building mods about how to justify including the gravity gun. And the gravity gun isn't in this mod because...
Yeah, we simply just don't get it.
Right, and the reason is because I think, well, I don't know, I suspect the reason is that because, well, the gravity gun's Gordon Freeman's thing, and it's not, you know, there's only one, and you can't have anything in this game. So what that means is that we're denied all of that gravity gun gameplay, right?
What's that woman all about?
I know, she's having a meltdown. Is that Sarah? I think that might be Sarah. Sarah's really boring as a character. In fact, all the characters in this are really boring. They've got nothing interesting to say. And yet I'm forced to, you know, to sit and listen to them drivel on.
The character just crouching in front of the bed.
Right. So there's... I counted, and I think I was wrong. Oh, hang on. So...
Probably. You've got some spare
What is that? That voice is really annoying.
Is that Philip as well?
I think... it sounded like it, but then I'm not sure. I think it might be someone else.
This place won't be safe for much longer.
See, I think the problem is that I'm supposed to care.
He's coming round.
I'm supposed to care about what's happening, and I don't. You know?
We're nearly done.
Yeah, the characters aren't really interesting.
That's. I mean, if you and this brings up a theme. We'll come back and probably talk about it all the way through it. But and I had a big argument the other day on the source modding community about
Oh,
the fact.
great, I'm trapped.
Yes, exactly. You're trapped in a clip box, which is a fantastic way to stop the player from. That you have to listen to the boring story. You're not allowed to go anywhere. You stay here and you listen to this boring story until it's finished.
And that happened several times in the mod.
It really does. It's like, you know, nope, this is fun. What we're doing right now is fun. You listening to my story, that's fun. Now, we all know, obviously, it's not in line with the Half-Life 2 thing.
Slow-mo.
Oh, yeah, you need to run away. I found out that I can almost avoid every single fight in this mod. I can let... Because the NPCs are so important, because they have to deliver story, they can't die. Which means I can basically avoid every single fight in the game.
Okay, he gives me a shotgun now.
Okay. So no,
If he didn't have a second shotgun on him.
So I can wait here. I'm going to wait for this door to open. And I'm going to go and hide in the garage, and I virtually have to have no interaction with this scene whatsoever. I'm going to hide behind the counter.
Oh really? You can just go.
Yeah.
It's and
this is no. See, it's too hard. It's annoying. I don't like it. It's a frustrating thing to do. So why bother, right? And now I'm trapped in the corner by some... Okay, great. So I'm going to go and hide in the garage so that I don't have to deal with this stuff, and I'll just let the NPCs deal with it. So, but that's my point, is that, you know, like, if you're supposed to put the player in a space to play the game, and the game is supposed to test the skills of the player and that kind of thing. If you allow them to just run straight past or go and hide in a corner, then you're not really... You know, there isn't much of a game here, really.
So am I forced to go back now? NPCs aren't doing anything.
Yeah, so there's a big issue with this game with NPC gates, so what I'm calling, where basically you have a character who has to open a door for you before you're allowed to proceed.
Do you remember the ice hockey, where you need the 4 NPCs to progress?
Right.
Last time I played, the NPC died, I didn't get a game over message, and I just couldn't progress in the next level.
Yeah, no, that's a definite bug. You can't move. There's a broken NPC gate there. I had to load the next map. Oh no, I no-clipped through the door to get to the next section. But the point is I counted, and I think I'm wrong because I missed 3 here at this point. I counted 29 different NPC gates throughout this entire mod. Whoever created this, it had an obsession with this concept that you're going to stand here, you're going to listen to this boring story, and then I'm going to let you go. Right? So he's told me to move back out. So I'm going to head out back into the room again. There's a whole bunch of combine going to come back in again.
They killed me.
Yeah, I'm going to run away back to the garage now so that they can deal with that. And I'm just going to go and stand in the garage again. But, you know, I mean...
Good. They all come in a perfect line through the door.
Yeah, through the corridor, right? So you can they'll just funnel their way in, and you can just shoot them as they come through. So there's no game here. This is the problem with the Citizen Returns, and it's the same with Hunt Down the Freeman as well. There is no game. There is just a story which someone wants to deliver, and they're using this Half-Life 2 kind of framework to tell an incredibly dull story about characters that you don't care about. All of the Combine there are facing the wrong way. I headed back out there and they're all facing the wrong way. Good lord.
Are you at the point where he shoots the second padlock?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Are you at the point where he shoots the padlock?
No. I've barely got out of the garage yet. So the garage door is just open. So hold yourselves up. So that's. I'm going to count them as we go through. So sorry. So I had an NPC gate here where the door was opened by them, and then there was another one here which is the garage door, and then there's another one after that which is the keypad, right?
Yeah. When he shoots that one, why doesn't he shoot the other one to open the garage door?
Exactly. So
That's the poor girl.
Oh, and then I die, right? And then I get killed. Which narratively, I've only just been thrown off a train, right? and I've
Now I'm
spent
thrown in a room.
weeks in recovery, and now I've been killed once again, and I had no option but to be killed. And I'm going to lay here and I'm going to watch Larry get taken away, which is a good thing. I hope they kill him before I ever see him again, because I hate him with a passion. And you know, and then we fade to black, and it's just, oh, good lord, can I please play the game now? You know?
No, you aren't allowed to play it.
Exactly. Do you know? I used to say about The Witcher Part 2, right? I started playing that game. It looked cool. You know, I saw it online. It looked quite a good game and stuff. I started playing it. Honestly, within the first hour of that game, you are allowed to control the character for about 5 minutes. The rest of it is just, you know, cutscenes. And it's the same with this and with Hunt Down the Freeman and other things, which is they don't understand what a game is. They think they know, they've seen it, and they sort of understand that you have to have these things, but they don't understand that all of it is to service a game underneath it.
Again, I can't move.
Yes, again.
I still have the shotgun in the hand, in my hand.
So that's lucky. You got up and... Yeah, well, I mean, I was interested in that. You know, should you have weapon stripped them at this point or not? I think I would have been annoyed by that if they had. It doesn't matter, because all the weapons I could ever need are over there on the rack anyway. I don't have to earn them.
Can you let me go now? Thanks.
Yeah, please can I go now? So does this count as an NPC gate? Well, certainly. Okay, so now we're on to our... Is that 5th NPC gate now? With this new garage door? Where we've got to wait for the incredibly dull Sarah to open the gate for us. Yeah, so that's... I think that's 4 gates, right?
And now we're in City 17.
Right, and as I said, mapping-wise, I like this. Whoever did the mapping for City 17,
quite good.
It does. They've done a great job. You know, they know how to map City 17. They've figured out how to do the building stuff. I would have put more detail on the ground level, maybe.
Again, slow motion.
Oh, yeah, that's really annoying, isn't it? As a mechanic, I didn't. Yeah, I found that very, very frustrating. I don't really understand the point of it.
Maybe just to highlight the death of the citizen.
And this is terrible voice acting here by the Geordie, whoever the Geordie gentleman was who joined us. It's clearly someone from the community who he knows, but I don't think a Newcastle accent is a particularly great accent for a character, not in general.
Yeah, now we're at this part where the character is just touching a Combine console, but doesn't see anything.
Right.
Or hear anything.
See, the battle's still going on. I'm not taking part in the battle at all, just to prove a point, right? I'm hiding behind a car. I'm going to wait until the shooting stops, then I'm going to get up and carry on with the boring story. Just in the fact you don't have to engage with this game at all. You can just go from one, you know, story trigger to the next. Like if all of the citizens died, then you'd be forced to play, right?
But they can't die.
Because they have to deliver the very important story. Oh, right, okay, I'm getting... And this is brilliant, where the Combine comes out of the door just by where the team are standing.
Yeah, exactly after the guy said stay frosty.
I know, it's so funny, but it's almost like, you know, the Keystone Cops kind of thing, you know, it just sort of runs out the door and gets shot at point blank range. It's brilliant. I'm going to shoot one just for fun because I'm bored.
Right now.
Yeah, yeah, I did just shoot one of them and kill them because it was, you know, something to do, but I didn't really want to. Okay, so now they're all dead. We come back and Philip is going to crack the nut and we can move on.
Another bad voice actor, the medic.
Yes, terrible. I mean, actually, so it's a good point. So, telling a story in your game, if you really have to tell a story in your mod, there are much, much better ways to do it than voice acting. If you can get really good voice actors, obviously like Valve do, then you can tell, you know, you can get them to convey story. But the character's job isn't to convey story. The character's job is to feedback on the player, on what the player is doing. Alex is your feedback loop to the world when you're with her in episode 2. In episode 1, everything you do, she comments on, right?
Yeah.
Whereas here, they are purely used as a instructional and story device, right? And this is and the one thing I thought about this is this game is an instruction following simulator. It's not a game.
Yeah, I read it in the Discord.
Yeah, it's like go and do this. Go and stand over there and press that button, and then go and do what we've told you to do. Oh wow, I didn't have to do anything. The medic headed off, went into this thing, and came back again, and I've not moved because I was too busy talking.
So you didn't follow him?
No, because I didn't have to. I mean, and I think
now an APC comes out of nothing.
Probably, yeah. Because Larry's very important, and we're supposed to care about Larry, but we don't. So, right, fine. Once again, the mapping looks great. You know, I'm heading up towards the ice rink or whatever it is. Okay, some rockets and stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to use hand grenades to blow up the APC, right?
I think the NPC with the RPG is supposed to destroy it. No, he does.
So I don't have to do anything. Oh yeah, I don't have to do anything, do I? This game is great.
I don't have to do anything either with the Combine.
No,
Citizens just go.
Yeah, wait, is he done? Oh, he's done. Great, so I don't have to do anything. Great, so literally up to this point in this game, I could have not shot anything and not engaged with anything. I wonder if we can get through the whole game without killing anything.
A pacifist run?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that was actually a gameplay design option, you know? You do a pacifist, yeah. Brilliant. And Philip's logos are... Sorry, Philip.
Actually, Philip does some voice acting for my mod, which won't release in a long time.
Oh, really?
He does Father Gregory.
I hope he's gotten better.
He did.
I mean, you know, this is back there. But so yeah, I was saying, so if you're going to get voice actors, avoid it, especially if they're not professional voice. You can go onto Reddit, and there is a Reddit specifically for voice acting, and you can put stuff up there and say, "Can anyone help me out?" And there's loads of amateur voice actors that will happily read the lines and send them back, and you can direct them. And some of them are quite good. And you can, you know, if you want to chuck them a little bit of money, you can do that, or they'll do it for free because it's just good to get their voice out there, and you know, they can show it as an example of their work. So, you don't have to use friends who've got no idea what they're doing, you know.
Sarah just guided me to.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that brilliant? There's all of that.
She doesn't press it herself.
I know. It's like you can do something. It's like, well, you know. Oh, sorry. So that was another gate, wasn't it? Sorry, the door to the ice rink. The front door was gate number 5, I think. And then, oh, who's?
And now she runs.
Wait! I've got to trigger the Geordie guy to tell us. Look, he's like, and I love the fact that Sarah used to work at the ice rink.
But you can't press the button.
I know. She used to work at the ice rink, so she knows where the Combine have set up the force field button because she used to work there. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm sure the Combine were already there when she worked there.
I know, look.
This would be where they'd set up.
You get to do something. I'm about to press the button. I'm really excited. I don't know what to do. I'm not sure I understand it. Hang on. Wait, I'm going to press it, alright? No! I pressed it.
Back to the others.
And now the
Let's
Combine
follow.
gate's open.
Oh, that was awesome. That was the best bit of gameplay so far. Pressing the
The
button.
first thing you could do yourself.
I'm elated. My interaction with the world is just phenomenal. You know, it's completely grounded me in this reality.
And now Sarah finds Jack, whoever that is.
This got personal favourites, lots of them across. You know, the ratings. How? I don't understand.
Their section of the city hardly.
I mean, if you wanted to say it like an interactive film, maybe. But there's nothing to do. It's just crazy. Right. So here comes the Combine. Now I'm going to go and hide behind the APC in the corner, so that I don't have to engage with any of this business. Okay. I'm going to wait until
And
the shooting
just watch
stops.
out that none of the NPCs dies.
No, it's okay. I've tested this before, so you can hide behind the NPC in the corner and just wait until the shooting stops, and that's fine. I think that, you know, if the NPCs die, I'll no clip past the door because that's a bug as far as I'm concerned. Fair
So
enough?
they're supposed to be invincible.
Yeah, but I think one of them isn't, and that's the problem. Which means that it's just bizarre, though, isn't it? That the NPC gate is triggered by the presence of all of them. So I've no idea how they did the coding on that. There must be like a math counter or something. Okay. So hopefully no one spotted me yet. I'm ready with my shotgun in case someone finds me. But at the moment,
I just got killed by 5 grenades at once.
yeah, no. You see, you really shouldn't get involved. It's not for the likes of you. Oh no, there's a new wave coming in. Hopefully they haven't seen me. Right, good. I'm going to hide over here again. Let's wait until the shooting stops. Once we're finished with this ice rink bit and we get to that gate that doesn't work, I think we'll probably stop the vid and start again and do a bit more.
Alright.
Seems like a natural break point, don't you think?
Do you think we'll get to the theater with the NPC?
Oh yeah, definitely. We've got to talk about that. Now, oh wait, I've got to pop out from cover. There we go. Oh, and there's the. I've no idea where this trigger is. It must be just behind, like, where the APC is, the edge of it, because I can literally step out, peek around the corner, unless there's like a look trigger on it. But something is triggering the next wave of Combine. So that's 3 waves of Combine so far, I think. Wait for the shooting to stop. Oh,
So you're still fighting in front of that gate?
I'm not fighting at all. I'm just hiding. But the fighting is still going on around me. It's getting closer, which is making me a bit nervous. But oh, okay, it stopped again. Let's see. Any more? Oh, I can still hear some Combine. I'll hide back. Wait for it to finish. Sorry, I'm just letting the fighting, die down. Oh no, someone's found me. I'm worried. He's coming for me. He's coming for me. Right, I'm ready. I'm gonna interact with the world again. Okay. Oh no, I'm not. Someone's got him. Wait. I don't want to step out.
That's really boring just to sit in the corner.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm proving a point there.
Yeah, I know, but if you do it that way, it's still boring.
True, but it doesn't really make the game any more interesting than it is right now. So the door's opened. So that's our 6th gate that's been opened through someone, right? Opened the gate up down to the next gate, which we've got to wait for as well, which, as you said, is bugged. So I'm just doing the level load now into the next level. And down here, I've got 4 NPCs, so I might be okay. Like 4. Oh yeah, here we go. So it's triggering. So he's walking into the booth, and he's going to open up the gate.
Everyone stop. We've got to warn every rebel about what's happened to Larry. Just saving our own skins isn't enough here.
I agree.
I'm so bored. Right, sorry, I'm just waiting. He's doing his explanation about the fact he's got to warn everyone about Larry. Are you past that gate yet? How are you getting on?
I want you to get to that messaging post. It's in this area. Toward the old building.
And now it's telling me to go alone.
Go on the edge
Oh, okay, so it's just, okay. You've got to leave these boring people behind.
of the camera company.
Why don't we all go together?
It could be a trap. It's too risky for us all to go. We'll head to Charlie from fortification left in this.
Alright, well, as soon as he's finished his speech, we're going to stop recording.
Science Doctor, Argento's right. We can't
Um,
risk all being killed together.
And then we'll start recording again and do the next section.
Handle himself better than any of us.
Oh yeah, yeah. Apparently, I'm more capable than all of them because I hide better than all of them.
You didn't do anything, but you're more capable.
That's right. I am, without doubt, the best at hiding. I can hide wherever I need to. It's like a stealth run, right?
Stay alive. Hear me, soldier?
Okay, right. We're going to stop the game here. Hang on 2 seconds. I'm going to stop recording. Wait. Oh, well, can you let me out? As soon as the door opens. How about it? How about it? So he's finished his monologue. Surely one of you people can let me out the door. Anyone? No? Is it broken? Did it open the door for you?
One of the NPCs died from you, so I had to not trip.
None of my NPCs died. I've got 4 of them. The scene played out, but the door still didn't open. So I think I'm going to no-clip, and then we'll stop. Hang on. And we'll crack on with the next bit. Oh, hang on. SV cheats. 1. I really should have this stuff hotkeyed, but I don't. Oh. No clip on. Through. Good. Right, hang on. And I'm just going to turn no clip off. Right, I'm going to stop recording and start again in a second.